Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Morelli. Today I'll be talking about how there are some ways that you can improve your health. Some of you may already be assuming, yeah, I know, eat right, exercise, we've all heard it before, when in reality there's much more to becoming healthier. All the information that I'll be talking about is crucial for everyone to live a long and happy lifestyle, especially when we live in a society where there's viruses, illnesses, and chronic diseases that are popping up out of nowhere. Throughout my research, I found an article that's called The Growing Crisis of Chronic Disease in the U.S., founded by the Partnership to Find Chronic Disease. Within the article, there's a chart that shows the prediction of the amount of Americans that will have a chronic disease in the near future. This is what it looks like, even though it's backwards for you guys. There we go. As you can see, the rate is only increasing or predicted to increase. In 2030, it's estimated that almost 50% of Americans will have a chronic disease. Most chronic diseases are 100% preventable. However, it's each person's own choice to change their own fate. There are four main aspects in which one can improve their health: exercise, eating right, sleeping, and keeping a positive mindset. Nutrition has been put on the back burner in today's hectic schedule. It really is easier to go pick up something for the family, but no one attaches those types of foods with what's wrong with their body. Have you ever asked yourself these questions? What should I really be eating? Am I obese? Or do chronic diseases run in my family? If you've not answered these questions, then maybe you should. And if you'd answer yes to any of these questions, then it's a great chance that you should be changing your eating habits right away. Do you guys remember the food pyramid that we learned in middle school or high school in our health or food class? That's what you should be thinking about throughout the whole day. That's what you should be thinking about when you're eating certain foods. This is what it looks like to jog your memory. As you can see, there are 6 different categories. The first category is grains. They're in orange. It's roughly 6 ounces per day. Try to use only whole grains. Anything that is white is chemically bleached, which is not good for your body. Vegetables in green, 2.5 cups. Fruits in red, 2 cups per day. But try to limit juice intake only because there's artificial flavorings and artificial sugars, which are not good for the body. Dairy in blue, low fat and fat free are the best choice, 3 cups per day. Meat and beans in purple, 5.5 ounces per day. Avoid frying these foods because there's an extra fat from the oils that you're using to fry. Oils in yellow, the fats that you should be using are fish oils, nut oils, and vegetable oils. Limit the solid fat intake because it stays in your system longer and takes longer to digest. Also, another great place to start eating right is choosemyplate.gov. I know that a lot of people, they try to do research, but it just doesn't help. Well, this link, I'll link it below if you guys want to check it out because it's a really great place to go. But this website consists of helping you track your foods, giving you great proportions, giving you easy recipes, cheap recipes, and different tips. With this website that was made by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, it also talks about exercise or physical activities that you can use. It states that there are plenty of ways you can increase your activity that one person may do. It can be at work, home, gym, outside. Obviously, home, gym, and the outside are a wide spread of activities or workouts that one may do, whether it's like the monkey bars, at home, different exercises or stretches. But how does one work out at work? There's no actual exercises that one may do, but you can choose healthier alternatives. For example, choosing the stairs instead of the elevator. Or instead of taking a donut and coffee break, go for a 10-minute walk, even if it's with your friends and helping them get healthier too. This website also talks about different physical activities that are helpful when getting your body moving. They are considered aerobics, muscle strengthening, bone strengthening, and balance and stretching. So for some of you that gym might not be your thing, or you're just too intimidated by going there, it's perfectly okay. There are other alternatives for going to the gym. For example, if you have a sport you love to do, go find a club or gather a bunch of friends and your families and try to do that for the day. For example, like kickball, wiffle ball, baseball, anything. And for others that sports aren't your thing, there's other forms like yoga, stretching, different water-based exercises. Any type of exercise that gets your body moving and your heart pumping will help your health and your physical activity increase. When you're physically active, your metabolism increases, your body continues to grow instead of slowing down. For example, bone degeneration. As you get older, you stop moving. Your body doesn't pick up the bones anymore, or it doesn't make new bones, which causes your bones to become brittle, as that's why you become older and everything starts to hurt, especially your joints. It's also helped prevent stroke, heart attacks, decreases the chances of high blood pressure and cholesterol. Sleeping also has a major role in these bodily functions. It's vital for rejuvenation of the muscles and the organs. Obviously, we have a lot of organs, but the main one is the brain. More importantly, it helps you process information and retain the information, but that's not possible without sleep. With sleep, it'll help process, retain the information you've learned throughout the day, and move it into your long-term memory. This is why during high school or college, many of the professors say do not do all-nighters. Only because you don't give your body or brain a chance to process the information. This is why it's not beneficial. You don't process the information that you learned, thus you don't retain the information when you try to take the test. Throughout our lives, we've been told that sleeping at least 8 hours a night is very, very true, or is very, very needed. How much of that is true? Well, according to the article called Sleep and Health by the Division of Sleep Medicine at Harvard, published in 2008, sleeping less than 8 hours can cause many medical conditions. For example, it can increase the chances of obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease. Many of us, as we get older, sleep does become shorter and shorter, yet we never associate this with our body and how it's not working. It's unfortunate that when we are pressed for time, the first thing that we eliminate is sleep. Everyone that has to juggle work, school, family, anything that takes up most of your time studying can find this to be true. When everyone in today's society is running left and right, who has time to think or do something for themselves? Physical health is important, but so is your mental health. Taking a step back from the world and taking a breath is much needed from time to time, especially in stressful situations or a stressful day at work. All the brain, even when you're asleep, it does constantly going. It's always moving, it's always generating ideas, thoughts, dreams, but which of it continue with no break? If we continue with no break, it can cause depression, less motivation, and just wanting to give up all in general. In order to prevent this from happening, there are plenty of things you can do. First things first, value yourself and value what you want to do and respect yourself. If you don't feel what you want or what you are is important, then you start to believe it. Throughout the week, just take 20 minutes of your day to do something you love. Whether it's just to sit down and try a new restaurant, Sudoku, or anything that you enjoy, as long as you're happy, it'll make your body continue to be happy. Another tip is cut off anything negative or any stressful people or situations in your life. Those surrounded by positive people will become happier because no one is there to bring them down. It's more important to be happy and eliminate anything stressful and more focus on the important things in life rather than bring everything down with the negative. Lastly, settle goals. Whether it's getting to groceries done or putting the kids to bed on time. Once you've completed those goals, you'll feel accomplished, which is gratifying and keeps your body positive and your mindset positive, which keeps you going. Mixing all 4 of these aspects into an everyday routine would help improve the health of so many. If people would just be conscious of what they're doing and how they're doing it, and their body would they would understand their body a little bit better. If you put down the remote and get going with your body, or get going outside, and just be conscious of what you're putting into your body. If it's chemically based foods, you can see that your energy will go down. The moment you start putting in healthier things, it'll be great for your body and keep your positive mindset up. Your actions won't be negative. You'll just keep on going and you won't give up on it. Lastly but not least, get that 8 hours of sleep. It's really good, especially after a long day at work, including exercises. A lot can happen. Just remember that even the smallest change can improve your whole entire health. It can drastically increase your health, and the more you do it, the more motivated you'll get and you won't want to stop. I hope I have accomplished by telling you everything that you can do to improve your health, and look forward to watching all of your videos. Bye!